Live in the mix, Houston HipHop News, man. You know what I'm talking about? You see who we came through the building with, man. You know what I'm talking about? Daniel Gibson, man. Booby, man, himself, man. We gonna kick it off, man, like this, man. Give Houston HipHop News fans, man, a little introduction on who you are, man.
A lot of people know me as the basketball player, Daniel Booby Gibson for the Cavaliers, but I'm making a transition into the music game, into the entertainment business. So yeah, I played for the Cavs for 7 years, and I'm working on a project I'm releasing September. I don't got a date officially yet, but I'm trying to get that thing out because right now I feel like it's a space for it in Houston, and it's a space for it in music. So that's what I got on deck. Y'all stay tuned.
Our next question on Houston HipHop News, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the world know, man, when you first got started with your basketball career, when it first took off, man.
Man, for me, I would say probably when I was in the 8th grade, I realized my pops had me playing against cats who was grown men. And I think I got to play against Catino Mobley. That's when Steve Francis and Catino was going down in H-Town. And I played with them at Fundy. And I held my own in the 8th grade. And that's when I knew, like, I had a chance to do something real.
Next question we like to ask, man, on Houston HipHop News. You know what I'm saying, man? Tell me one of your best experiences, man, playing with LeBron James, man.
Playing with LeBron James probably was like, it was the best experience you probably could have as a basketball player, because not only is he arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, he's probably the most unselfish superstar you could ever play with. So, I mean, I told him I owe a lot of my paper, a lot of the money I made for my family to him and his ability. So that was the best thing about it, and we still carry that relationship, and we still cool to this day. I know it was a lot of people thinking we wasn't cool after he left for Miami, but that was all just rumors. We been cool and we still cool.
Our next question we have to ask on Houston HipHop News, man. Since being from Houston, man, have you ever thought about playing for the Houston Rockets, man?
Houston Rockets, man. That was who I wanted to play for my whole career. When I first came out of college, I only worked out for 2 basketball teams, being the Houston Rockets and the Cavaliers. That was all I was willing to play for. But it turned out I played for the Cavs, and right now, my heart and my mind is in music. You know what I'm saying? I still work out. I still stay in shape. I've actually talked to a few teams just to keep that door open. But right now, I realize if you want to be an artist, if you want to do anything, you can't jump back and forth. You got to be fully committed to what it is you want to do. And if that's where your heart is, that's where you got to go. And right now, my passion is in my music.
You say your passion's in music, man. You know what I'm saying? So what brings you to the music world, man?
You know what, man? What brings me to the music industry is, in basketball, you express yourself with the rock. You know, if somebody score on you, either you're going to shut them down or you're going to make a jump shot. But you never really get to voice your opinion on issues, on life, on any subject, really. You got to kind of just use basketball as your release. And for me, I've always been an intelligent individual. I've been able to write. I did 2 years in college. I finished at the top of my high school class, and one of my greatest gifts is my writing ability. And so music allows you to share your story and connect with people, and that's why I fell in love with it. I feel like I got a major story to tell. A lot of my life has been public, whether it was with my wife, whether it was with basketball. So I got a lot of things I want to talk about, and that's where music comes in at. That's where you connect with the people and let them feel you.
Tell the fans, man, when can we expect the first mixtape or album, man?
They stopped me from dropping my mixtape. I was ready to just let some music go. I've been making music while I was in the league. So they told me to wait. They want my first body of work to be reflective of what I want the world to see me as an artist. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to drop an EP, and it's probably going to be self-entitled. And it's just going to let people understand my transition, because a lot of people really don't get why you would stop playing basketball to do music. That raised a lot of eyebrows whenever I say it. But they'll understand once the music come out and they see how hard I'm willing to grind to show people my talent and what I feel like God blessed me with.
Our next question we got asked on Houston HipHop News, man. What producers will you be working with, or big names will you be working with in the industry, man?
You know what, man? For starters, a lot of people assume because I played basketball, I would be able to connect with, you know, bigger artists and kind of use their name to kind of propel me into that spotlight. But I want people to respect my craft and my art for me individually. There are a few artists that I got in with, you know, whether it be Trey the Truth, Propane. I'm working on a record with Slim Thug, and so far Bruce Bang has been the producer who's been behind a lot of my project. And being in LA, I've been kind of catching up with Mustard and a few of them guys. But I want my first project to feel so Houston that everybody know that H-Town is where I'm from. So I'm mainly focusing on getting a lot of H-Town artists on the album. And that's gonna be the foundation. I'ma just go from there.
On Houston HipHop News, man, we like to know, man, what difference you gonna bring to the rap industry right now? What difference from everybody else that you gonna bring, man?
You know what, man? I feel like my gift is everything I've been through, and I don't feel like nobody can tell a story about being a professional athlete. Nobody can tell my story as to what I dealt with, you know, in my relationship. Nobody can tell it and be as open about it as I'm willing to be moving forward. I think that's what I'm gonna bring to the rap game: a openness and an honesty about the shit that men go through. You know what I'm saying? Like I write from that perspective, and that's what I think I'ma bring to the game, in a sense of just being real about situations that, you know, some niggas don't want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Our next question, man, on Houston HipHop News, we like to ask, man, can we expect a hit from you and Keisha Cole, man?
We Houston, underrated.
You know what, man? Me and Keish, man, we in a real good space, and the beautiful thing about that is she really support what I do. She told me, like, the verses that I write, the space that I come from, the things that I talk about, it's an avenue in music that a lot of artists ain't touching on right now. And so that's the lane I'ma take, and y'all might possibly hear something from me and Keish, you know what I'm saying, moving forward. Being as it though she's a mother of my child, and we've been in the studio a few times already.
Our next question on Houston HipHop News, man, name us your favorite DJ Screw tape, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's really when I fell in love with music. You know what I'm saying? When June 27 dropped, and we had all of the H-Town artists on that one tape. To me, it's just, you could pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came with their different style and their different mode, and that's, to me, what the Houston culture is all about. You know what I'm saying? And with my music, you gonna feel it. You gonna hear the screw. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear the slow down, the laid back, all that, because I feel like Houston deserves a place on the national scene. And what better way than me being the first athlete to truly cross over into the entertainment business to bring Houston with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mode. I see a lot of great artists in H-Town, Sauce Twins, Kirko, Short Dog, MC Beezy, on down the list. All these guys are great artists, and I feel like they all deserve national exposure. So I just want to be a part of the campaign to just continue to show the world that we just do it different at H-Town, man, and we on the rise.
We Houston, underrated.
Man, you know what I'm saying? We finna wrap it up with Houston HipHop News, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it down like this here, man. Give us some Houston HipHop news we could use.
Well, you know
man.
what, man? We pretty much hit on everything, man. I got my project coming out in September. It's this record, man, I've been working on with Slim Thug, man. I feel like it's gonna be a H-Town anthem. They told me don't really give away too much, but it's called Don't Get It Twisted. I can't wait for y'all to hear it, man. My Instagram is Booby Gang. My Twitter handle is Booby's World 1. And just stay tuned for more, man. I got a lot in store for the city, man. It's time to put on.
Yeah. Swing, swing. That's how we do up in the parking lot. Go inside now. The only bitch talk to me crazy is my navigation. I turn her ass off when that hoe get to misbehaving. Screaming, you a real nigga. You scary like Wes Craven. Woke up early, ate some eggs. It's time to go get the baby.